Good morning, and welcome to your AI Daily Press morning podcast for September 2, 2025. Firstly, China has unveiled its Global Governance Initiative, marking a major step forward in the country's pursuit of a more equitable and cooperative global order. This initiative presents an opportunity for global leaders to reassess their approaches to international cooperation and work towards a more just, peaceful, and prosperous world for all. In other news, humanoid robots have showcased their skills at ancient Olympia in Greece, highlighting the advancements in artificial intelligence and robotics. However, experts note that there's still a significant gap between AI and robotics development, with human-like robots roughly 20 years behind AI in learning from data. Lastly, a federal appeals court has ruled that many of the tariffs imposed by the Trump administration are illegal, exceeding the president's authority under the Emergency Powers Act. This decision is likely to have far-reaching implications for the U.S. economy and trade policy, potentially leading to a refund of billions of dollars in tariffs paid by U.S. importers. These stories will continue to unfold, and will provide you with updates and analysis as they develop. Our goal is to deliver fair, balanced, and unbiased reporting, giving you a comprehensive understanding of the events shaping our world. That's all for now. Thank you for joining us on the AI Daily Press morning podcast. I'm Walter, and we'll see you again soon. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
You, Walter, and then she'll know what's right now. Good morning and welcome to the AI Daily Press morning podcast. I'm your anchor, Barbara. Here's a brief summary of our top now for the latest in business and finance. Here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we're looking at the UK housing market, where prices have seen a significant drop due to the recent economic downturn. This shift presents both challenges and opportunities for buyers and sellers alike. Secondly, we're discussing financial planning for couples approaching retirement. It's essential to consider factors like Social Security benefits, taxes, healthcare, and long-term care costs to ensure a secure and peaceful retirement together. Having open conversations about these topics can make all the difference in aligning your expectations and building trust. Lastly, we're shining the spotlight on two promising ETFs, the iShares Semiconductor ETF and the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. The semiconductor industry is experiencing remarkable growth, driven by advancements in AI and other emerging technologies. Meanwhile, dividend-focused funds like the Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF offer a relatively stable source of passive income. Remember, it's crucial to conduct thorough research and consider your individual financial goals before making any investment decisions. Stay informed, plan carefully, and always keep your financial well-being in mind. That's all for today's morning podcast. Until next time, I'm Louis, your go-to expert for all things finance. Stay financially savvy and have a wonderful day. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. Firstly, we look at the devastating impact of natural disasters on global communities. In a recent article, we explored how the frequency and severity of these events are increasing due to climate change, leading to significant loss of life and economic disruption. It's essential for governments and individuals to take proactive measures in mitigating the effects of climate change. Next up, we examine the exciting developments in space technology and entrepreneurship. Companies like Rocket Lab are pushing the boundaries of what's possible with innovative launches and projected revenue growth. However, investors should exercise caution due to the company's high valuation and limited profit potential. Lastly, a groundbreaking study has made significant strides in integrating connectome data with ligand-receptor interaction analysis, revolutionizing our understanding of brain-network communication. This research holds promise for shedding light on the neural basis of various neurological disorders and uncovering novel targets for therapeutic interventions. These stories represent just a few examples of the incredible advancements being made in various fields. As we continue to navigate the complexities of our world, it's essential to stay informed about the latest developments that shape our understanding of human biology, technology, and the environment. That's all for today's summary. Thank you for tuning in to the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. We'll be back with more in-depth analysis and discussions on these topics and more. Have a great day. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. I'm Howard, your trusted source for all things sports and beyond. We've got a thrilling lineup of sports news for you today, straight from the world of high school football, college football, and Major League Baseball. Let's start with the recent matchup between High Point Christian Academy and Metrolina Christian, where the Cougars came out on top with a resounding shutout victory, 42-W, on the front. In other news, we're keeping an eye on the TCU at North Carolina game, where experts are weighing in on their predictions. The Brewers, boasting the best record in baseball, will face off against the Phillies, who lead the NL East by 6 games. And in the WNBA, the Wings might just pull off an upset against the Lynx. We're also following the Colorado Rockies' quest to avoid becoming one of the worst teams in modern baseball history. With a critical stretch ahead, they'll need to rise to the challenge and salvage some pride. That's all for now, folks. Now, for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Curl.
Thank you, Howard. First, we reported on a tragic situation in rural America, where a community came together to support one another in the face of uncertainty. We saw the dignity of ordinary work and the beauty of everyday life in the mortuary, a place where people come to bid farewell. Next, we attended the Napa Solano Central Labor Council's annual Labor Day breakfast, where community leaders and dignitaries celebrated the tireless efforts of our labor force. We met ordinary people doing extraordinary things, from union representatives to local business owners, all united in their passion for workers' rights. Lastly, we touched on a story about the importance of tradition and the power of individual stories in shaping our communities. From the labor movement to the changing face of rural America, we saw how these themes intersect and impact our daily lives. These stories remind us that it's in the ordinary that we find the extraordinary, and it's in the stories of others that we see ourselves. We'll continue to explore these themes and more on future episodes of the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you again soon. Now, for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our morning edition. I'm your host, Joan. We've got a few fascinating stories to share with you today. First off, we're mourning the loss of the incredible actor and advocate, Graham Greene. He passed away, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable performances and tireless advocacy for Indigenous rights. Fans and colleagues are sharing their favorite memories and tributes on social media using the hashtag #GrahamGreene. In fashion news, Anna Wintour is stepping down as head of editorial content at Vogue after over 3 decades at the helm. She's handing over the reins to Chloe Molly, a talented young editor who's earned a reputation for spotting emerging trends. This marks an exciting new chapter for the iconic magazine. And in cinema, 2 films are making waves. Kim Novak's Vertigo, a documentary about the legendary actress Kim Novak, and The Testament of Anne Lee, a historical drama starring Amanda Seyfried as the founder of the Shaker movement. Both films have generated significant buzz, with many praising their unique storytelling and powerful performances. That's all for now. We'll be keeping an eye on these stories and bringing you more updates throughout the day. Thanks for joining us on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Otten Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, we have a breakthrough in bird conservation, where a new vaccine is being developed to protect endangered bird species from diseases. This innovative approach has shown promising results and could be a game changer for bird conservation efforts worldwide. Next, we're diving into the fascinating world of robotics and forestry with the introduction of the RoboGoat, a goat-inspired robot designed to navigate through dense woods and perform tasks such as tree counting, disease diagnosis, and artifact scanning. This cutting-edge technology has the potential to revolutionize forest management and conservation. Lastly, we're exploring the importance of preserving our ocean's delicate balance and the need for sustainable management practices. The discovery of unique ecosystems in the mesophotic zone highlights the complexity and beauty of our ocean's twilight zones, emphasizing the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect these vital habitats. These stories showcase the power of innovation and collaboration in addressing some of the world's most pressing environmental challenges. Join us as we delve deeper into these topics and explore the wonders of our natural world. Stay curious and let's work together to protect our planet. That's all for today's edition of the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David Atanacha for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.